YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Steph, right? So I got a guy who asked me a question, man. So we're gonna dive into the topic, right? He said, man, at my job there's disrespect here and there. Them not wanting me to work overtime, cutting my hours short. I'm 18. I don't plan on working a job for the rest of my life, but I need a job now to provide the things I need. Any advice on what you've done when transitioning to a different job, even though I know I won't work a 9 to 5 ever again, but just have myself watch your video, embracing the struggle over again. Have you gone through keeping a job until you can find better? Yes, I have. And we're going to talk about that as I'm driving. I have gone through these things. That's why I talk about these things, because I went through these things, right? All these things that y'all went through with chicks, life, and shit like that, right? I went through it, fellas. I went through this shit. It was a point in time in my life where, when I was working 4 a.m. to 4 p.m., I'm gonna give y'all a little story time about Steph's Code, man. It was a point in time in my life where, I was struggling, man. I was going through some hard shit. And I remember, man, it was this job I was working at. I was living in South Milwaukee. Remember, Wisconsin is a big ass state, so there's a lot of cities. I moved at my mom's crib at 18. And when I moved out, I was working at this place called Noodles and Company. So, this place, the guy that hired me at the first Noodles and Company when I was 16, he fired me because I didn't come in for work on my birthday. That was the only job that I had, legit job that I had, that fired me for a specific reason that was, acceptable in my terms, 8 years. So fast forward short, I moved out my mom's crib. Now he rehired me. I needed the job back, so I hit him up. Man, he said I could work at his restaurant downtown Milwaukee near MSOE. I still had my 2001 Alero that I was driving. I was driving that motherfucker, right? Still had that car, and I was driving from my mama's crib all the way to the restaurant. And then when I moved, I was driving from my mama's crib. Is you gonna turn or what? Is you gonna turn, bro? Okay. When I moved, I was driving the car from my house to the job downtown. But that was a far ass drive. It was like 25 minutes. And then I started to while I was working that job, right? I was looking for other jobs because I knew I didn't want to do this cooking shit. One day it was a real busy day at work, and I kept fucking up, man. And I got real stressed because I was fucking up, and it's just stressful, when you're in these environments and you're working fast and you're a cook and you're fucking up. I got tired of the shit, and I was only making like $12 an hour. So I needed to get my certification. So that's when I got certified as a forklift driver. I went to go get that trade. This was still when I was 18 when I moved out my mom's crib. This was still, when I was 18. And after that, in the process of getting that, I was filling out job applications, filling out temp service jobs that was paying $14, $15, $13.50, unlimited overtime and shit like that. And that's what I was doing. That's what I filled out my position for. And once that happened, right, I left Noodles and Company and I got hired at this place called, what was the place I was working at after Noodles and Company? I was working at this place called, it wasn't Elro still. It was called Quad Packaging. It was in Oak Creek. So it was like 10 minutes away from my house. And we was working from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. Every day. You probably had like Friday, Saturday off, but like, bro, we was working Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, right? And one of the ladies didn't like me, man, so she fired me. So in the midst of that, man, I'm still looking for a job. I'm glad I got money saved up. She didn't like me, but I'm still looking for a job. I'm looking for a job to work at. And once I got the job, I was good. So then I started working at this place called Arrow Steel. This is one of my best friends. My best friend got the job for me, right? And I was working there. Real good money, $15 an hour. I was making real good fucking money there, bro. They let me go, right? And they let me go because I guess they said I was sleeping in my car on my break. So they let me go. So now, I'm in a fucked up position. I'm depressed. I'm not as happy, but I am happy. I'm not happy with my finances, but I'm happy with my life because of my mindset. I know where I can go. I know what I can achieve. So now, what we do is I get fired from Arrow Steel. So now I'm working at this place that my big brother put me on. It's called Black Bear Bottling. So I'm working at Black Bear Bottling. Man, that was probably one of the best jobs I had. It was one of the easiest jobs. Even though it was 7 to 7, it was hard. It wasn't hard work. I was on my feet all day. I was a machine operator, and I drove a forklift there. We was making like Black Bear Bottling sodas. And they went bankrupt. What does bankrupt mean? They can't pay the employees because business is not making enough money. It was a crisis at that time for the company. So what happens? They fire everyone. Big ass meeting. My brother was without a job. His friend was out of job. I'm without a job. We all sick as fuck. So after this happens, I believe I'm 19. I'm 19 years old. And now it's like, okay, I gotta move. And then that's when I moved to Texas. And I've been here for 3 years now. I made this video because this young man, and I'm pretty sure you guys are having a hard time with wanting to become your own boss and, wanting to be an entrepreneur and all this shit like that. Bro, I'm going to tell you something, bro. That shit ain't for everybody, bro. Please, bro. I'm telling y'all that right now, man. This shit ain't for everybody. Y'all see, man, I didn't upload on here for a whole fucking month. Because it's not easy. It's not. It's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. That's why, that's why people you can't never say that, oh, Steph is cold trying to be like AMS. Well, if I was trying to be like AMS, why don't you get on the video and say what I say and say what AMS say or say what FitX say? Nah, bruh. You gotta be you, and you gotta be comfortable in your message or your value that you bring to the people and how they're gonna pay you in return. Right? That's the difference. Like that's the difference, bro. That's the difference between people who don't have value and people who do have value. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. When you don't have no value to bring to the people, they're not gonna return any service. So you gotta think about what kind of value can you bring to the people. You also cannot be discouraged by people at your job not letting you work extra hours. Dude, it happened to me when I moved down here in Texas and I worked at this place called Pactive. I was working hella hours a week, and then they start cutting my hours. Then when they start cutting my hours, they started acting funny. Then when they started acting funny, then that's when they start telling me, oh, you ain't gotta come in. Then motherfuckers start being disrespectful towards me. Then when motherfuckers start being disrespectful towards me, then that's when I got fired. But all in the process of that, I was doing Herbalife. You know what I'm saying? I was earning, $1,500 a month. That's all I needed. Because my bills was like $800 a month. All I had was my rent, gas, and food. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I needed, bruh. So what I'm trying to tell y'all, you don't need all this stupid ass shit, man. You don't need people's approval. You don't need a motherfucker telling you what you can and can't do. All you need to do is believe in yourself and have the courage to want to improve. That's it. All you got to do is believe in yourself and have the courage to want to improve, bro. That's the only thing you need in this life, bro. That's all you need, bro. And I didn't let the naysayers get to me, man. I didn't let them stop me. I didn't let the bad decisions that other people made. I let that not have me not make bad mistakes. You know what I'm saying? My big sister, bro, she kept on moving back in with my moms. I told myself I ain't never moving back in with my mom. Right? That's just the mindset that you gotta have, bro. Like, you gotta have a no matter what mindset. When I left to go to Texas, y'all, my best friend, uncle, I'll never forget this, bro. My best friend, uncle, was like, man, let me move up, bro. Fuck off me. All on my dick and shit. My best friend, uncle, I told him, man, I ain't never working a 9 to 5 again. He said, never say never. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. If there's something that you enjoy doing on a day-to-day basis, you really enjoy, you love what you do, it really makes you happy, you're passionate about it, whether that's a fucking doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, you work at a gym, you're a gym owner, you're a real estate agent, you work for a real estate company, so you're an electrician, shit like that. Bro, if you happy about that shit, my G, man, do that shit. I don't care what color you is. But don't let what a motherfucker tell you that you can't do something because they stuck in their own misery. Look, fellas, I'm on my way to becoming a first generational millionaire. Real shit. And if I wouldn't have took a chance on myself, I wouldn't have made it. If I wouldn't have took a chance on myself, y'all, I wouldn't have made it out. Let me plug this phone car shit up for right quick. If I wouldn't have took a bet on myself, I wouldn't have made it out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Right? This shit never want to stay there. If I wouldn't have took a chance on myself, I wouldn't have made it out. If I'd have listened to what the other motherfuckers were saying, I wouldn't have made it out. Right? If I'd have stuck around listening to what my friends is telling me, now I ain't got a lot of friends no more. I got a small ass circle. I wouldn't have made it out. I wouldn't have made it out. I'd have been still living in Milwaukee. Doing what they doing. Partying every weekend. Still broke. Hustling for a weekend. Not investing their money. Doing fucked up shit. Doing the drugs and the stupid ass shit. Hanging around with the stupid motherfuckers. I never hung around stupid motherfuckers. Because I didn't want to be in a stupid motherfucker position. I didn't ever want to be in that position to be around dumb motherfuckers. Because dumb motherfuckers can't do shit for me. That's the mindset you gotta have. That's the mindset you gotta have. If you don't have that mindset, bro, you will not improve. You will not improve. People are gonna talk shit about you, man. You know, people flame my forehead, flame my lining. Bro, I don't give a fuck. Flame, I sure am 5'7", man. Hey, 5'7". I do what I can do, what's best for me, so I can be good. And fuck what the next motherfucker think, bruh. I can care less what the next motherfucker think. Because Stephen Cole's gonna be straight. Jonathan gonna be straight. Diego gonna be straight. Sam gonna be straight. Whoever you is listening to this, bruh. You gotta have the mindset of, man, you're gonna be good and you gonna have the mentality to want to get better. We gotta have the mentality to want to get better. Else we not gonna get better. We gonna stay the same. Jobs taught me that, man, the world don't owe you shit and you're not expected of nothing. Jobs taught me that you must show up and work hard every single fucking day or else somebody else is gonna take your position. That's what the job taught me. So now that I know that, now that I work for myself and I take pride in that shit, if I don't show up for you guys every day, you guys are not gonna want to believe in my content or want to invest in the shit that I have to offer. I have to show up every single day. You gotta show up for the shit that you want in your life every single day. You can't let up. You can't pussyfoot around. You can't treat this shit like it's a fucking game, because it's not. This shit is real life. This shit is real life. This is real life terms that we're dealing with on an everyday basis, and you gotta treat it as such, bro. That chick don't want you right now. This a chick that come to my gym right now, right? It's a white chick, man. She always staring at me. Right? She ain't gonna say shit to me. So why the fuck would I bother to say something to her, especially where I built myself and where I'm at right now? Why the fuck would I go out of my way for me to approach her? Why would I do that? For what? Ain't nothing wrong with approaching women, but where I'm at right now in my life, I'm good on that. For right now. Within this moment with her, I'm straight on that. You gotta be good on shit that don't bring you no value, bro. You gotta be good on that shit. Work the job that you hate so you can be where you want to be later in life. Right? Go to school so you can get a trade, so you can get the job that you need to live the life that you want to live. Right? That's what it's about, man. All this other extra shit, it ain't, bro. Life is not that fucking complicated. It's really not. Do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. And what are the things that you have to do? Listen, apply, and store for future use. If you're not doing those three things, you fucked. You fucked up in the game. I don't want you to be fucked in the game. Do you want to be fucked in the game? I sure the hell know you don't. That's why I'm trying to tell you this knowledge right now. So, that's the video for today, man. I'm going to upload again, too. I'm going to upload two Patreon videos today. Much love to you guys, man. Y'all take it easy. Believe in yourself. Fuck that other shit. Listen to your parents, especially if you under their roof. But the moment you're not under their roof, bro, your life is on your turn.